Hello, this is Weekly Reflections, and I'm Nancy Joy, coming for the last time from on the Gulf at Venice, Florida, and I've got a great New Year's message for all of you. I'm really excited about it. Just wanted to remind you of the holiday session specials and the free mini sessions. Go to heartlights.net. We're going to jump right in here. It's a law of physics that chaos is energy waiting to rearrange itself. So this is the whole new way that we are transforming in 2015 through the chaos that we ourselves as a collective consciousness, as the sparks of God that we are, have created to move us out of the abyss, out of the matrix, out of the confusion into clarity and creation. So 2015, I'm not a big predictor. I'm not going to predict events, but the energy is building that it is so incredibly chaotic right now on every front we don't even need to talk about. And it's an exciting opportunity. That's the whole energy of this year. And so I want to start it out by quoting a great numerologist I ran into online, Ian Scott. And this is what he has to say. As in numerology, we're headed into an 8-year. I think most of us knew that. But it's about power, money, and karma, with a strict focus on balancing of these energies. So, we're headed into the whole abundance thing. We're headed into finishing up some of our patterns and our lessons, and we're going to bring all these into balance. It's going to kind of take the first part of the year. But the success, and he says then that success and momentum are flowing traits of the number 8, success and momentum. Okay, keywords here. And the spiritual energies of 2015 are linked to stability, perseverance, determination, and self-belief. So I printed his entire report at the bottom of my message. It's a good one, and it just coincided with everything I want to share with you today. So here's where I'm going with this. It's obvious that there's so much complete chaos on our planet, and it's up to you where you put your focus. If you perhaps it's better to become the observer of the chaos and take responsibility for your creation and observe how it's playing out. It's playing out, and we created it to disrupt this matrix, this place that we've been enslaved and stuck in for so long. We are allowing ourselves in 2015 to more fully step into our power as creative, imaginal cells. Out of chaos comes creation. We are the very cells of creation. And more of us, at least if you're listening to my blog, we're owning it and we're becoming it. And it is feeling fantastic. Barbara Hand Clow, in her wonderful book, Catastrophobia, points out that we have an ancient mind pattern in our cells, perhaps put there, who knows, who can say we know our DNA has been played around with a little bit. And that keeps creating catastrophes simply because human beings keep dwelling on them. I know I went through this years ago in '87 when I discovered there might be a pole shift and the whole world might fall apart. And I went through a catastrophobia stage, but I've been out of it for a long time. You are what you think about. We are not experiencing catastrophes. What we are experiencing is chaos we've created to enable us to bring about and manifest incredible new realities. Thumbs up for 2015. This is becoming clear, and the 100th monkey, more and more of us are jumping on board. I'm seeing 2015 as this amazing pool of chaos, and if you do follow the news, just so you know what they're trying to sell us, try to follow it with that in mind. Wow, more chaos, and out of this, and you see now where people are putting down their violence, where they're opening their hearts, where policemen are knocking on doors and handing out money for Christmas, where there is a huge movement that's not too well known, but very, very obvious to those of us looking for it. And another thing to remember is in every seed of creation, whether it's a tomato or yourself, is the original perfect essence of what that seed is to become. the imprint, if you will. And no matter how distorted any seed, be it tomato, corn, or yourself, has become over time by being manipulated and poisoned or whatever thing you want to put on that, we are always striving to return to our divine perfection. So since this year is about success of your beliefs, it's so important to envision and feel yourself as this divine perfection as you move into 2015 and throughout the year. Two more important pieces to 2015 to share. I'd like to remind you and to think about yourself as the caterpillar. The caterpillar in itself is extremely destructive. It eats over 300 times its weight daily, destroying trees and plants and whatever, until it's so full it flops over upside down and its skin hardens into the chrysalis. And in this chrysalis mixture dwells both the caterpillar and its divine essence, the seed of what it's intended to be. And of course, it's the caterpillar's job to try to maintain itself, but finally it just falls apart and crumbles, and the pieces of the caterpillar combine in the soup, if you will, of creation, and the divine essence of the butterfly comes into being, and we all know that story. But for a time, and this is the time we're in, both the caterpillar and the essence of your divine self live together in the same matrix, and this is where duality comes into integration. So that's something to think about as we've been mentioning. If you start getting off into the us and them and the theys, just bring yourself back to the butterfly, your divine essence you're becoming, so you can fly free. The second and final piece is extremely important because it's time to create, and as we do that, we use our emotions. David Wilcock pointed out in a recent wisdom teaching, he's very in touch with the extraterrestrial end of things, that our DNA is one of the most expanded emotional DNA patterns in the universe, which Ezekiel, if I connect to the emotional field, has told me this all along. Humans are extraordinary. Now, for a long time, that has been used against us because we've been triggered to be afraid, to think in limited terms, and to have feelings that keep us stuck. But that's all changing. Now the energy of our emotions is there to expand us. So it's very important that you learn, right now if you don't already know it, how to use all your emotions constructively. Even the dark ones, even the anger, even the rage, even the fear, judgment. All of them it's emotional energy, and you're in charge of it. You get to decide what you're going to do with it, what you're going to create with it, and you are the creators. You have that imprint and your imaginal cells. So if you don't have a handle on how to do this and what this means, please go to my website. It's what I'm all about, and I'm here to help with the free sessions in any way I can. Heartlights.net. So it's time to create a kind of new human energy field, coming together in harmony, joy, exhilaration, just as the beautiful butterfly remembers its spectacular essence. That's what this 2015 is about for us. So swim in the current of the sticky matrix and use it to create all you have ever dreamed of being. Use your dreams, use your creations, use your feelings. All through the first 8 months of 2015, it may appear a lot more fraught with chaos, but it's a wonderful sign. I think most of us feel that. And I am quite sure that by the end of 2015, you will have created some of your dreams and you'll be on the pathway. It's going to be exciting. I really feel it's going to be exciting. Gliding into the last part of the year, hopefully you'll be flying, your beautiful wings unfurled, unfretted from the stickiness that you've been involved in. So have a great new year. Catch the magic. Remember these things. It's an exciting time. Look at the creations of your chaos and create the magic. Have a great, happy, wonderful new year. I'll see you again in 2015. Take care of who you are.